On today's episode of the DeRaud Messenger Show, we're making our Week 3 Texas high school football picks. High school football fans, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. It's greatly appreciated. So to begin, Dylan, it is Week 3. It is also the return of the NFL for all of you who celebrate. Happy NFL season to you guys.
Let's go.
And Dylan, I would like to, talk about all these games, but I really just want to get into the first game because we got number 2 North Shore versus number 23 Spring Westfield. Now, Dylan, of course, anything is possible, and I might regret what I'm about to say, but Dylan, how is your D2 6A preseason state title pick doing? Them Spring Westfield team. How are you feeling about Houston?
It looked really good when they were number 6, Devon. So it's harder to look at it now at number 23 and be like, oh, let's go. This is the team I'm willing to hitch my wagon to. But the defense has looked great in the sense of they only allowed, I believe it was Fort Bend Hightower to score 14 on them, Devon. The only problem is their offense only could muster 9 points. So that fast of the game, they still need to work on. I still think they can turn it around. I'm not going to call it quits. I will stick by what I said. I still think they have a shot. They just got to make the playoffs, right? But this is a North Shore team that you're going to also want
That's
to
a
be able
pretty
to
big
score.
discrepancy right there. Playoffs? Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, all
They
right,
should
well,
make the
whatever.
playoffs.
But they should. They should. And again, once they get there, that's all that matters. But it'll
Uh,
definitely be a little more difficult when you're a lower seed, right? And then North Shore is not going to help them. They're coming off of 34 points in the first half game, Devon, against Spring last week, where Caleb Bailey didn't even play the second half, right? So this is a team that's clicking on all cylinders offensively. They've got a good offensive line. They've got a good defense. They've got a great quarterback. So with this one, I will be going, sadly, I will be going with North Shore. I got to be realistic here. But again, I still do think my boys at Spring Westfield will turn it around eventually.
yeah, I noted that North Shore played Spring, like you said,
Mm.
last weekend, and I said just absolutely blasted them. And now they're going to try to conquer all of Spring and try to beat
Oof.
Westfield. And not only try to do that, but try to send them into the shadow realm, Dylan, because,
Oh,
they're
gosh.
trying to make
Stop
you
it. Make it
revenge that
stop.
pick. I got North
He's
Shore,
already dead.
Caleb Bailey at quarterback, and Dion DeBlanc, which is an A-plus name, at wide receiver. Just a dynamic duo from last weekend's game. North Shore doesn't really like to share their stats, Dylan, so always trying to be the most informed in terms of who else is contributing can be difficult, but trust me, I'm reading my articles, making sure I'm staying on top of that. Dion DeBlanc, you get your credit. I got North Shore.
Mm.
The next game we have, Dylan, and talking about our 6A D2 picks. I'm feeling a little better here than I think you are over there.
Oh.
I got number 3 DeSoto, who I picked at the D2 level,
Mm.
at 5A D2, number 2 South Oak Cliff. This might be a tough game doing for DeSoto, however, as they lost DeAndre Ryan Jr., the running back,
Yep.
who suffered a dislocated elbow, which never sounds like a friendly injury, against Allen. His timetable for return is still questionable, so we'll see. I'm not going to say he's going to be back this weekend because that just sounds like it would be premature. But yet again, maybe it isn't. Maybe it's healed up. I'm not sure. But without him, as I expect, they'll still have quarterback DJ Bailey, who was one of the sectioned cover boys. Not the cover boy, but like the 6A cover boy or one of those guys. He had a bit of writing about him in the
Yeah, yeah.
Dave Campbell's big, magazine drop for the summer, and deservingly so. He's been yet again kind of like a mini Russell Wilson out there, prime Russell Wilson, not Broncos Russell Wilson. And then they also got, as in the Eagles, wide receiver Daylon Singleton. And I'm just going to say they're going to push the Golden Bears. This is a tough matchup for South Oak Cliff. They are a 5A team. 6A, there's a big jump there. Did not look too great. Was it against Duncanville, Dylan, earlier in the year, which
Yeah.
Dylan made sure to tell me about. I'm still high on the Golden Bears, but I think in this one, the Eagles have it covered.
Yeah, I mean, South Oakland, they're coming off of the bounce back win over Lancaster, who I picked to beat them. So you got me on that one too last week. So they're improving. Obviously, I'm not going to take what happened at Duncanville for granted, obviously, but this is also a really good DeSoto team. Even without Devon, their starting running back, I still have running back Jay Trowick, who going into it, were like, this is a dynamic 1-2 punch. Now he's taking it over after having a 9 carry game with 83 yards. And then he will be starting alongside running back Marvin Duffy, who led the team in yards against Allen. And then on that flip side, defensively, Devon, they stifled Allen's just all their attempts at even scoring. I believe they only had like 7 or so. So it was the defense looks great. And with this offense clicking the way they are, I got to go with DeSoto. Now, their next one we have 6A, number 12, North Crowley at 5AD2, number 5, Lovejoy. It's a popular upset pick, Devin, in terms of Lovejoy possibly winning this. They've got a great tandem at quarterback and wide receiver with Parker Livingston and then QB Hondo Franklin. But I just this offense and as well as defense of North Crowley, they're just a very physical team. They haven't allowed more than 14 points in their first 2 matchups. So they've been playing really well on the defensive side of the ball. It's going to be a lot for Lovejoy to kind of overcome, along with Crowley's running game just being so just powerful, right? So I will be going with North Crowley on the road.
That is a tempting pick to make, and I feel like last year I had one of these 6A versus 5A D2 matchups. It might have even been a game like this where I was feeling the underdog and they were high ranked and they had stacked team, but just 6A is such a big jump from 5A D2. With that being said, I am picking Lovejoy, Dylan.
Of course, I knew that was coming.
That was the hook. I made sure everyone was on the hook there. I went full screen, but Lovejoy, as Dylan said, Hondo Franklin at quarterback, Parker Livingstone at wide receiver. Then you also have Dalen McCutcheon, who's one of the now he's a junior. I feel so old. I feel like in middle school, people are like, "Oh, watch out, this young guy's coming up." Now he's getting to the point of he's nearing graduation. I'm not liking where I'm standing right now anymore. Then they got linebacker Peyton Pierce, who occasionally comes in at like wildcat quarterback as well. So all those guys can appear on offense. Of course, Pierce, don't plug your ears. The Ohio State commit. Okay, you can unplug. Is the leader of that defense. I got Lovejoy in this game, but oh boy, may I pay? We'll see. Now we got the lightning round, Dylan. Of course, all these games are still ranked, and we're going as fast as we can. Dylan, who likes to take his time on some of these picks. First one we got number 22, Bridgeland at number 19, Shadow Creek. This is a 6A matchup. I got Shadow Creek.
Yeah, I've got Shadow Creek as well. The next one we have 6A, number 25, Midland Legacy at 5AD1, number 9, Abilene. I got Midland Legacy on the road.
Yeah, I got Legacy as well. It's hard to pick against Davila at quarterback. Next game we have, this is a tricky one, 3AD1 / 4AD2 matchup. Number 10, Yoakum at number 4, Cuero. I got Cuero.
Yeah, I've got Cuero in this one. Next one we have 4AD2, number 5, Wimberley. First 3AD1, number 2, Brock. Devin, we're both high on Brock, but there's another matchup where Wimberley is just playing so well offensively. I got to go with Wimberley.
Yeah, that's a tough one, but I do have Brock. I have faith in the boys. Next game we have 3AD1, 2AD1 matchup. Number 3, Edna at number 2, Refugio. Refugio had a shocking loss earlier, but I'm still sticking with them. I'm going Refugio.
They're bouncing back. I'm going with Refugio as well. Next one we have 3AD2, number 4, Wall. 3AD1, number 9, Tuscola, Jim Ned. Devin, I have Jim Ned here.
Oh, I got Wall. Next game we have 3AD2, 3AD1 matchup. Number 8, Dangerfield at number 1, Timpson. I have Timpson. No shockers here.
Yeah, well, I'm worried about my Timpson boys this match. I think Dangerfield is a good team, but I will be going with Timpson. Next one we have 1AD1, number 3, Knox City at number 6, May. Knox City springing out into the whole field, Devin, in the sense that they beat Westbrook in their first matchup. I got Knox City to continue the momentum.
Me too. I got Knox City as well. Next game we have 1AD1. Speaking of the devil, number 4, Westbrook at number 5, Rankin. I'm sticking with Westbrook here.
Westbrook bounced back against Jonesboro last week. I'm going with Westbrook. Next one we have 1AD1, number 9, Spring Lake Earth at number 8, Happy. I'm going with Happy in this one.
Got to end the video on a happy note, Dylan. Picking Happy. More importantly, which games are you guys watching? Which puns are you suffering from? Let us know down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, have a great rest of your day.